welcome to another RSR. Today we are reviewing Jacksonville Jaguars 20, Kansas City Chiefs 27, and New York Giants 7, Philadelphia Eagles 38 in the Saturday of 2023 NFL Playoffs Divisional Round. One good game and one blowout. Let's put it like that. The Jaguars, Chiefs, good game. And honestly, should have went the other way, but we'll talk about it. Giants, Eagles, blowout. Let's start with Jaguars, Chiefs, because that was first, and besides, probably the better game to talk about anyway. Start off with an 8-yard touchdown catch from Travis Kelce to make it 7-0. Christian Kirk equals it, 10-yard touchdown catch to make it 7-7. That's what we got in the first quarter. The second quarter, Harrison Butker makes a 50-yard field goal to make it 10-7. Travis Kelce punches it in, 1-yard touchdown catch, pass to him from Chad Henne, we'll get into that, to make it 17-7. Riley Patterson takes it back to 7 with a 41-yard field goal before the half. Second quarter, halftime, 10-17, Chiefs lead. Harrison Butker kicks another 50-yarder to make it 20-10 in the third quarter. Then in the fourth quarter, Travis Etienne with a 5-yard touchdown run to make it 17-20. Marquez Valdes-Scantling with a 6-yard touchdown catch to make it 17-27. Great athletic play by Valdes-Scantling as well. Riley Patterson with a 48-yard field goal to make it 20-27. And they kick an onside kick to try to keep the game alive. They do. Then they throw a pick. So it ends 20-27. The Chiefs get through by the skin of their teeth at Arrowhead to go to the AFC Championship. I got this one right. I said it was closer. Would have been closer than we all thought. But I didn't think it would be like this. I didn't think it would be where the referees sort of basically hand the game to the Chiefs while the Jaguars, in the end, shoot themselves in the foot not because of the referees, but sometimes because of, and sometimes just because they shot themselves in the foot during the football game. The Chiefs didn't play overly well. Mahomes was hobbled after he had that ankle injury. They brought in Chad Henne for a couple of series. He did his job. He didn't ruin the game, but he didn't play the whole game because Patrick Mahomes basically said after the half, he was like, "You play me." And he got his wish to play the rest of the game. And the Chiefs did enough. Besides, the Chiefs are just way too OP offensively. That Chiefs offense was well old. Even when they got stopped, they were well old. The Jags offense looked pretty good in this game, all things considered, considering this was house money. They only lost by 7, and it was sort of self-inflicted, and the referees sort of inflicted it as well. You could say that, in the end, Jacksonville was this close to winning. And honestly, the way they played, I think they should have. Trevor Lawrence played a great game. And that Jacksonville defense, besides the referees being like, "Oh, that's a roughing the passer," even though it wasn't. That was a BS roughing the passer call. And basically they were like, "Oh, we won't let you play that tough. We got to call you on something. We're going to call some BS right here." The Jags defense still played well. They still kept Kansas City, for the most part, quiet. And you could say that may have been helped because Patrick Mahomes was hobbled, but let's remember, before he got hurt, Patrick Mahomes was dead to rights like 20 times in this game against the Jaguars defense, and he basically just squirmed his way out of it, either throwing it, running it. And that's a testament to Patrick Mahomes' talent, I'm not going to lie. But when you look at the situation, the fact that the Jaguars should have had him dead to rights on third down multiple times in the first quarter before the injury makes you think, they probably should have won this game. But the Chiefs get through it. They did not show me anything that next week they will win the AFC Championship. I think they're not the favorites next week, even if it's in Arrowhead, depending on who wins tomorrow. And if it's in Atlanta, I don't think they're the favorites if it's the actual neutral site, because the Bills win. I don't think they will be the favorites. And you could say, well, Mahomes ain't 100%, and he probably won't be 100% on next Sunday. This is true. But he didn't play that well I mean, he played good, and they still had good plays. I mean, let's look at this. Chad Henne led a drive 99 yards down the field. Patrick Mahomes might just be a system quarterback because you just plug in Chad Henne for like 2 series and he gets a touchdown, 99-yard drive. I gotta give that a clap. Chad Henne, career backup for the most part. His career played for the Dolphins, for the Jags as well, and now the Chiefs. And he also had another cameo in a divisional game 2 postseasons ago. But then you look at the situation, it's like he played well. Just like the Browns won, he played well in the 21 postseason. 2020-2021 season. He played well. Chad Henne is trusted by Andy Reid, and I got to respect the fact that he handled himself well, played the game well, and basically saved the Chiefs because, let's be honest, that 99-yard drive doesn't happen. They're either in overtime or they lose. If Chad Henne screws it up over those 2 drives he was in for, they lose. That's how close his game was. But it's a testament to that offense. They were still pretty solid when Chad Henne was playing until Mahomes came back in. Now, I don't know what happened to him. I don't know what his leg injury was. Say ankle, could have been the knee, got rolled up. Did they give him a cortisone shot? I don't think he'll be 100. Well, what that was. He wasn't 100 tonight. I don't think a week changes anything. He's a warrior, I'll give him that. But I still think because you need the full Patrick Mahomes set of plays, that if he plays, well, when he does play on next Sunday, because he will start, he won't be 100% because he has to run, he has to do all his normal stuff. So, with that being said, the Jaguars, basically, keep your head held high. You played a good game. You're going to do some good things in the next couple of years. This was house money, and you should have won, but in the end, you were this close. Such as football. Next up, let's talk about the game we really don't have to talk much about besides the scoring plays and how I thought the Philadelphia offense looked, because there ain't much more to it. For the Giants versus Philadelphia Eagles, Dallas Goedert with a 16-yard touchdown catch to start the game, 7-0. Devontae Smith, 6-yard touchdown catch, 14-0 in the first quarter. Second quarter, Boston Scott punches it in, 3-yard touchdown run to make it 21-0. Jalen Hurts with a 5-yard touchdown run to punch it in to make it 28-0. Halftime, 28-0 Eagles. Then, the Giants got some points in the third quarter. Matt Breida with an 8-yard touchdown run, takes a good run, rumbles in for a touchdown, 28-7. But Jake Elliott hits a 30-yard field goal in the fourth quarter to make it 31-7. And Kenneth Gainwell with a 35-yard touchdown run with Gardner Minshew handing it off to him. Makes it 38-7 in the fourth quarter. That's the way it would end. Giants get the ball back one last time and push it down, but they run out of time. 38-7. The Eagles win the game. Seriously, this game was a total just snooze fest. After the second half was a snooze fest. The game was over. The Eagles dominated this game. Offensively, Jalen Hurts looked like he did before the injury. No question. This Eagles team is for real. They are for real. And I thought this would be a bit closer. No, the Giants got stymied at every turn. And I'm not saying the Giants are fraudulent, because they're not fraudulent. The Giants are a good football team this season. And Brian Daboll, again, just like the Jaguars, they're going to have some good times in the future under Brian Daboll. This isn't the last we'll hear of these Giants. I will say that much. But the Eagles under Nick Sirianni, with Jalen Hurts playing this way, are amazing. They're real. They're for real. And that bye week was really needed. And they got that bye week. They did enough week 18 to get that bye week. And having that bye week, the first round bye, definitely helped the Eagles get back to their conveyor belt assembly line top offense. And they played perfectly today. Perfectly. Sucks that it wasn't a shutout because it deserved to be a shutout. But then again, sometimes things just don't go your way. Sometimes you have to be nice and give them some points. And the Giants did earn those 7 points. But again, the game was over by halftime. It was over. Because the Eagles were not going to pull a Chargers or pull a Falcons. They're for real. They're a damn good team. They're in the NFC Championship, rightfully so. They'll be hosting it at Lincoln Financial Field. And Philly, the game against San Francisco or Dallas is going to be a damn good game. It's going to be a shootout. I can tell you that much. Because, yeah, Philly's defense played well, but they stymied Daniel Jones. Yeah, Daniel Jones had a great season, but I want to see more. You play Dak Prescott or Brock Purdy, which, I mean, I guess you could do the same to Brock Purdy. I mean, his heater has to end at some point if he makes it. But Dak, though, I think that adds a new wrinkle that the Giants didn't really have. So, with that being said, we'll see what happens Sunday night that leads into the NFC Championship. But Philadelphia going to the NFC Championship, I got this one right. I picked Philly to win. I thought it would be closer, but they won anyway. I'm 2-0 tonight, 2 for 2 on the first day of divisional round and throughout the whole divisional round, of course, because there's another day. But 2 for 2, 100% batting average, 1,000 batting average right now in the divisional round. Hopefully that stays the same until the Dallas game. If I'm right, good. If the Dallas Cowboys win and I'm wrong about San Francisco winning, I'm happier, to be honest. So it's honestly a win-win for me Sunday Night Football. But with that being said, should be a good day tomorrow as well. But Philly, damn good game. I ain't got to say much now, do I? I don't. Basically, what you saw is what you got. I ain't got to say much. The scoreline exactly tells you what that game was. I ain't got to say much. With that being said, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in play. Share with friends and family. Very likely, I will be doing a Dallas Cowboys at San Francisco 49ers live stream watch-along reaction. The second match of the night. The second game of Divisional Sunday, I will be live for. I will see you then. And then, of course, I will review Divisional Sunday in full after that Dallas game is over. So that review will be out an hour after the Dallas game. But that's what we got tomorrow. And most likely, I should say, because I did leave it to a vote. But the vote ends after this video is uploaded. So if you see the vote, by the time this video is done uploading, by the time you finish this video, the stream will probably be up anyway. So, it will be. So, with that being said, unless something's changed by the time I've recorded it and during uploading. But with that being said, very likely I'll be live for the Dallas game. So, that should be good. And I'll also review Divisional Sunday. I'll see you then. With that being said, I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. Let's have some fun tomorrow.